When we look at successful businesses and the design community, we realize that there is something in common. The way they think and the way they do things, all right? Or what we call mindsets, methods, and thinking skills. So in design thinking, what we attempt to do is to distill them, mindsets, methods, and thinking skills into a framework, a repeatable process that anyone who learns this process can become creative, innovative, and solving problems to meet their business challenges. In design thinking, it is common for teams to work in multidisciplinary groups, and therefore, in order for everyone to have a common one-page understanding of who the user is and who they are designing the solution for, the persona will help to fill this need, to give the team clarity of who the user is. It will help to humanize the user, put a face and express their attributes, their pain points, and their burning needs in front of the whole team. You need to be mindful, you need to be more observant, be very curious, constantly ask yourself this question when you observe things going around you, and you ask yourself this question, why does he do what he does? All right? Dig deep into the inner motivation of that person, and always learn to step into the other person's shoe. In any successful business, you need to constantly create value for your customer. But how do you know what value to create? Empathy. With empathy, you are able to find out the deepest needs of your customer and begin to offer solutions that will meet this need. There are 4 phases to the design thinking process. Phase 1, setting the foundation. In setting the foundation, we must first clearly identify what is the problem statement. Thereafter, we will also map out the various stakeholders, and we also perform a STEP analysis. By STEP, we mean social, technological, economics, environmental, and political analysis. After that, we will perform an opportunity mapping to identify opportunity in the light of what we have found in the STEP analysis. Phase 2, empathy and deep human understanding. In this phase, we take a deep dive into our human user's life. We use photojournaling, interview techniques, etc., even videoing, shadowing, on-site observations to try to help us understand our users better. And then, after which we will create a persona to humanize our design target, which also expresses and distill the deepest burning unmet need of our user. Phase 3, concept visualization. We use the need statement that we have identified in the previous phase as our innovation criteria to ideate and come up with lots of ideas. We will then distill these ideas into concepts and develop a journey map to identify how a user might encounter your solution. Thereafter, we will also create prototype to help us visualize the abstract ideas we have in our head into visual forms that we can see and touch, and even co-create with our user to try to understand whether this idea works or doesn't work and how it might be better. And then we will refine and fine-tune the solution again. Phase 4, strategic business design. In this phase, we take the big idea that we have developed in our concept visualization phase, scrutinize for any new value creation for our stakeholders, and then identify quick wins and weave these big ideas and quick wins into our current activity system. You see, competitors can copy an idea, but it will take a long time for them to copy this strategic ecosystem. For any business to succeed, you need to provide value for your customers. How do you identify value for your customer? You must first identify what your customer needs. After knowing what your customer needs, you are then able to come up with the solution that will address this need, thereby creating value for your customer.